welcome to our program. Today we are going to talk about the medieval times. This period went from the 5th century to the 15th century. As it was very long, it left a big, huge mark in our history. Its society is best described as a pyramid. At the top, we find the king. He was the ruler of the land and made all the choices and decisions. After him came the privileged people, all the nobles and church people. Like, for example, all the knights and damsels. At the bottom of the pyramid, in very poor conditions, being the non-privileged ones, were all the field workers and servants. They had to work each day to earn their bread. Most people say that the medieval times was a very dark hour in our life, but let's look at the bright side of it. I mean, after we look at the dark side, of course, it was very hard to live in. I mean, the average time of life was up to 40 years. That is, of course, if you jump over all the obstacles. All the obstacles in life were, for example, all the hunger they had, all the work conditions, all the dirt, all the work in unhygienic conditions, and all the illnesses and infections, such as the Black Plague that killed up to 40% of the population in just like a year. Like, whoa, that is really, really bad for society. So then, let us look at the bright side of the medieval times. All a land full of magic and mystical creatures, Merlin and King Arthur, adventures about to start, legendary battles, dragons, stories, damsels in distress. It is a light that still reaches us today. All the fairy tales we read about, if you notice, they all start from those times. There are so many things we don't know about them. You just have to discover more about them. So, I invite you to let aside all the dark things to say about the medieval times and think of a legend that's about to start. Think of a king, a knight, a damsel in distress, a dragon, magic, druids, all these things that, they let you escape from society nowadays. They take you to a magical land where anything is possible. That's the medieval times we like. So that's all for today. Thank you for visiting our TV program.